Frank, it's been
Shake,
so long.
shake,
Shake.
shake.
Shake. That's going to be the first and last time I'm going to say that. Guys, hi, hello. I hope everybody has been enjoying brackets so far. I'm Duramgo, coming to you live with Hangman from the meta in Long Island, and we're going to be talking about some video games today.
Yes, ma'am. We got Noku versus Soan coming up. I am excited for this one. Noku has been doing really well today.
Yes,
He's
sir.
been playing really well in singles, really well in doubles. Looking to see how well he stacks up against one of Long Island's finest. Trainer versus Ike, very traditional matchup, at least here on the island. What do you got to say for this one as we move on into game one?
What I've got to say is that Soan has had unstoppable momentum in this bracket so far. I mean, I have seen him demolish players that he normally goes even with. He is just doing everything that he needs to. He's definitely one of the hottest players tonight. Both of them going to be looking for that initial hit. He's been so patient, has the right idea with the down tilt, but does not find it.
Squirtle in general is just a really small target, so you got to try and fish out those hits and just look to win neutral. No super big combos. Even though Squirtle can die pretty quickly, there's always the off chance of just switching right over to Ivysaur. Although Squirtle's big combo game does leave a lot of value to Squirtle sticking on the field for Noku.
We're getting a couple of up airs. I like the wait from Noku, just tried to see if he could fish out a preemptive air dodge, but Soan is still going to be able to land a little bit safely. Both of them are just sort of going hit for hit right now, but finally Soan is finding some of those bigger hits, is able to get, oh boy.
Yeah, see, there's a switch into Ivy. Even though Ivy has a little bit of a rougher time in neutral to Ike, it's just in general, you want to be able to have that escape option, and I think can cover space really well. This is what I've been waiting to see. This switch to Charizard has time and time again proven to be an excellent decision from Noku. And I'm excited to see if it's going to pay out dividends here, because even at these higher percentages, that's what I want. Swinging on shield, bad idea.
Yeah, we don't swing out Charizard shield here. He has like two fast out of shield options, one of them with super armor too. I'm just like not going to be, touching that whatsoever. But right now, Soan just needs to be able to find his way back onto the stage. Really nice use of air dodge there, but oh, that's no double jump.
Oh. Wow. That was so smart. Okay, Noku.
Yeah, you just gotta chase like out there. What's he gonna do? Suffer. That's what. And Soan, you see how now he's like sort of avoiding recovering low, avoiding using quick draw, just trying to get back onto the stage as safely as possible. He needs to be able to find a way to clean up the stock, but Noku is just mixing up his ledge timings, but F-Tilt is gonna be able to do it.
All right, I think Noku's managed a really strong lead here, however, and he's definitely made a statement on Soan, because that second stock was goofy as sin. And I wouldn't be surprised to see Noku swap into Ivy, get ourselves to Charizard pretty quickly as well. Soan chilling at 67% leaves him in kind of an all-right space, as Ike is on the heavier end, but like, Noku's proven he doesn't really care about the percentage game when it comes to killing Soan.
Right now, Soan is just treating the corner so patiently, just waiting for Noku to overextend just once, but is going to be able to get back on aggressively after a little bit of stage control, and now Soan once again is just in an awful position. I love the way that Noku is just sort of getting as close to Ike off stage as possible, making it so difficult for him to be able to find those quick draws that he usually gets back to center stage with.
Hey, there's that fly we were talking about. Coming through as an excellent reversal, but good DI from Soan's keeping him alive at 128. Got to be careful. I love the positioning that Noku's got. That lip right beneath that platform keeps him safe from any attack from the ledge and gives him proper spacing to either use Flamethrower or going for the Nair.
Right now, Soan is just playing so aggressively, just really looking for that final hit right now. But back kill is more than enough. Dude, that's solid back kill.
Strong.
It's strong.
It's strong. All right. I am curious to see the adaptations that Soan makes moving forward, because I feel like Noku had a really solid opportunity where he just nabbed a ton of momentum and refused to let go of it.
I think the biggest thing this game, I really liked how Noku was positioning himself off stage against Soan. I really like how he was pressuring him. I feel like a lot of players, they tend to respect not just Ike, but Soan in general when he goes for quick draw. If you can fish out that early quick draw and you can force a low recovery, it doesn't matter if you eat the hit or not. You can indeed kill him from that position. Quick draw in of itself, pretty hard to challenge from any other point. So I do like how Noku has a good answer to it.
Running it back to PS2 for game 2, I think is pretty smart. Although I do worry, as I was highlighting towards the latter half of game 1, Noku was playing the stage really well. That being said, Soan's got a good history of playing out from the stage, and I'm curious to see what the bans would have been to lead us back here. I could very well see this game this set going all stadium, just off of how well this stage gets played by Trainer and Ike. But it remains to be seen, because if Noku can run away with this game, we're going to see his change of scenery.
I really like how deep Soan went, and he was just pixels away from being able to find it. Back hit, Ike up beat. back hit of Ike up B is going to be able to find it. I didn't know that could do that.
I want to blame it on questionable DI, but honestly, that's one of the few situations where I'll call it out and not blame Noku, because I didn't know that that could, like, reach in that way. Really screwy start to the game, but it's exactly what Soan needs in order to try and take back some of this momentum.
Right now he's just sort of trying to catch one of Noku's landings, but man, Squirtle is just able to position himself so safely and has so little landing lag.
Ooh,
but
talk about that spacing.
yeah, that's optimal. He's so vulnerable at the top. You have no reason not to be exploiting it, especially with something like Ivy down air.
Like, Aether and Quick Draw are just super linear when it comes to like how they get Ike back onto stage. And one of the things that really comes through for Soan as a mark of a good player is his patience in utilizing them, because he's aware of how linear they are. But Noku just having super good patience for positioning, getting himself where he needs to be to punish it out. And we just find ourselves once again back in the ledge with Noku in control. This time drawing out the high quick draw from Soan to get him back in.
That was such a good parry on the back. It really did feel like it was a little bit telegraphed. Noku was just so comfortable in that position. Tries to go through the full commitment to the low recovery. I don't mind it. Would have been able to take the stock if it landed.
Yeah, and plus, like, Noku didn't lose out too much, because look at that. Immediately gets himself back in the mix. Only 96% on Charizard. Soan got a little bit of work ahead of him if he wants to try and net out the kill from this interaction.
Finds a dash attack. Not going to be able to take the stock yet. Really like the way that Noku is just sticking to Charizard at the end. And as a result, Soan is just not finding ways to be able to clean up the stuff.
Y'all, really?
No, what?
I mean, he can't get too much. Yeah, I figured Flamethrower would probably be better, right? Flamethrower, rack up the damage, and then go into something.
That's something. Well, sort of, right? Bowser can do that because his like final hits don't send you into tumble.
Right.
Or they don't like just do like enough knockback to begin with. I don't know if the same actually applies for Charizard neutral B. Did I know that was going to shield break? I feel like that's still making me a little bit uncomfortable. I
Where the
love
hell
the
is he?
whole.
Oh! All right. All right. Squirtle putting in the work for Noku. And as a reminder to folks at home, Winners Final brings us into best-of-5 territory. So Noku's got one more game to win, but is very well on the verge of 3-0ing Soan.
Yeah, I have to say, I feel like that was so well played from both players. I love the patience from Soan just to keep on holding on to Quick Draw. Right, normally your muscle memory, every single part of you wants to say, hey, I want to release Quick Draw. I want to be able to get back onto the stage. I want to be able to snap to it, but he held on to it. And then Noku was still ready to cover that option. So honestly, kind of got outplayed a little bit.
Yeah, no, that was just
could have done.
Really good play from Noku. Game 3 is bringing us right on back to Stadium. Let's see if Noku can get the three-peat and end it out quick, or if Soan has some sort of an answer. I'm not really quite sure what Soan can adjust here. I'm thinking try to be a bit more aggressive in taking back the stage, play out center stage maybe, because Noku's proven to be so strong at the ledge, and when these battles take themselves off stage.
Charizard going to be coming out a bit early. Soan finally finding that Tomahawk grab, gets a floater off of it, a good amount of damage, and keeps on Noku off stage. I really like the way that Soan opts for like a lot of two-frame downers. If he doesn't land it, he's still in a fantastic position to be able to ledge trap you.
Oh, maybe you're right. I think Flamethrower might have too much knockback.
Yeah.
Because look at that. An amazing reversal from Noku.
Oh, jeez.
It's looking rough for the hometown hero right now.
I feel like a lot of this is really boiling down to the fact that Noku is able to take stocks a lot earlier than Soan is, more often than not, and as a result. But you know what? Finally finds that back heel, catches the jump from the ledge, and evens up the game. This is already kind of looking like the closest for Soan so far.
Yeah, and I think it's just because he's more willing to get in the mix with Trainer. I feel like the first couple of games, he was really respecting the space that Noku was able to command with Charizard, really giving a lot of air to Squirtle. And when Squirtle has that air, Squirtle has a very strong combo game, gets him to the ledge. All of a sudden, that's where Noku's really shining the brightest.
I really like the high recovery, but Noku is still able to cover it. Soan at least is going to be able to find his way back onto the stage, catches that overextension, and now Soan.
I heard that noise. He went for the counter, and I like the idea, but not quick enough on the draw.
You see, that's funny because side B is... I really have to make sure everybody else got it. Soan had the right idea. He waited for the air dodge, but unfortunately, Noku was able to already cross up, and F-Tilt is going to be able to clean it up, and just like that, Noku, 2-1 stocks. Man, he has all the momentum he needs.
Yeah, no, Noku is in prime form tonight, and is genuinely looking deserving of his right to get into winner side grand finals. But Soan still has one stock left to really say something to that matter, and Noku kind of chilling. 111 on Charizard isn't the biggest threat. I feel like we need to have a battle at the ledge, and it needs to be one of the stronger hitting moves from Ike to really clean this up.
Look at the patience, dashing back and turning around and shielding. Noku is just playing so patiently, just waiting for Soan to overcommit, and that's how he finds all of his ends right now. Love the, oh my gosh. Noku has all the ledge mix-ups with Zard.
Yeah, no, this is honestly wonderful play from Noku. It's such a glow up compared to seeing over the past couple of weeks where he seemed to be fairly middling, but definitely getting his, I feel, just really finding his grounding for playing again. And tonight is just an amazing display of skill.
Both of them going to be whiffing quite a bit. Noku finally gets Soan off stage one more time, not able to cover with Floater quite yet. Man, Soan has got to be looking for something right now.
Yeah, no, Soan's on death's door right now at 132. Squirtle, looking down the barrel of a Squirtle is nothing too nice, but Charizard's even harder to deal with, I feel. That is one thing, though, that Soan has been really good with, the patience on waiting for these landings and going for these grabs. He's not getting too much off of it, but staying consistent with stage control is proving to be so effective.
I love the idea because that would have been it, but once again, it's just Soan overcommits, lets Noku back onto the stage. His ledge trapping this game has just been so solid. Finds that grab out of a shield on a rising aerial. That's bold.
Oh, I don't like that. No, we don't strike on shield. Yeah. That's how we started the momentum for Noku. That's how we're going to end it. A very convincing 3-0 in Noku's favor brings him to winner side grand finals. Soan's not going to be happy about that one.
Soan was finally really tightening down his ledge trapping towards the end. He was actually getting so much percent, so much damage onto the board with every single hit. But man, Noku's momentum, unstoppable, dude. He's an advantage. He gets those stocks early. He's able to go and challenge quick draw. Noku,
he's playing like a man possessed tonight.
Yeah.
Just straight up. This is some of the best play. I've known Noku for a while, both through Smash 4 and Ultimate. I've